Today marks the last day of Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Here at home, the number of Asian Americans has grown by almost 55% over the last 10 years. That's according to the nonprofit Asian and Pacific Islander American Vote. But still, Asian Americans only make up about 2% of Vermont's population. And this morning, we're taking a look at the growing Filipino community here in the Green Mountain State. Check it out. In this 12 by 8-foot kitchen in Essex Junction, Vermont, J.R. Perez cooks up big dreams that he had as a young man in Naga City, Philippines, where his love for cooking sparked.
I grew up, like we have 6 siblings, life is tough, but then mom is making sure that every day we have fresh and delicious foods.
J.R. worked as a chef on a cargo ship before immigrating to Vermont in 2018. He worked in the kitchen at the Hilton Hotel in Burlington, where he met his now wife. Last year, he opened Nagueño's Filipino-American diner near Five Corners in Essex Junction, serving up the Chinese, Malaysian, and Spanish-inspired cuisine. Although the inside pays tribute to his home country, JR's drive to work hard and succeed is why he says he's grateful to be in the U.S.
You have to work and work and work to pay the bills. Not like in the Philippines, you're just having fun. You don't care about bills.
JR had to learn every aspect of the business, from ordering ingredients to navigating customer service. Through his hard work, JR is using the success of his restaurant to help out his family in the Philippines.
I just finished paying my brother's college tuition fee, which is graduating in June.
The spirit of giving and lending a helping hand is strong in Filipino culture.
My husband and I decided to host a potluck for Filipino chefs. Last year, we did it again this year.
Willie Docto brought together the handful of Filipino-American entrepreneurs, including JR, living and working in the Green Mountain State, bonding over the culture that plays a big part in each of their businesses.
When we welcome guests here, we don't ask them if they'd like a drink when they first arrive. We hand them a drink.
Willie and his husband opened their bed and breakfast, the Moose Meadow Lodge in Waterbury, in 1998. At that point, they had only lived in Vermont for 2 years.
When I moved to Vermont, I was prepared that I would be a little bit different from most people who already lived here.
Willie immigrated to America from Manila, Philippines with his mom, dad, grandmother, and sisters in 1969.
My parents were so determined to provide a better life for their children than what they had in the Philippines.
55 years later,
I'll give you the tour as if you were checking in.
It's safe to say Willie is living the American dream. When he's not running his business or playing the violin with the Montpelier Orchestra and Vermont Philharmonic, he's serving on the Vermont Travel and Rec Council and the board of the Vermont Chamber of Commerce, passing on the success he built for himself.
I'm very encouraged that Vermont is kind of bucking the trend from the other parts of the country, where we are welcoming people of color and diversity here.
As a Filipino-American myself,
It's so nice to meet you, fellow Filipinos.
seeing the growing Filipino community is a heartwarming sight.